Hey guys, welcome to PM's Club. In today's video, I am Chetan Pujari and we are going to look at some of the best vibe coding tools in 2026. But before that, let's me set the context for this video. We'll look into what is vibe coding seen in 2026. Is it still relevant for the PMs in 2026? Is vibe coding dead, or is it still relevant? Or if it is, then how to make the most of it? And what are the 6 tools that you should use as a PM? This could differ from person to person and from role to role, and even from organization to organization, because some organization prescribe a certain tool to be used by their PMs. And how did I use these tools? So I think most of the people out there just show what tools to use, but I have been using, as a PM, I have been using these tools, and I will show you how do I use this in my day-to-day life and make the most out of it. So what is the vibe coding scene in 2026? Vibe coding is a practice of building software which is really functional, deployable software using AI-powered tools and using simple English prompts. This is just a basic definition of vibe coding. If you are looking more into understanding vibe coding, then this might not be the right video for you. But people started vibe coding in early 24, 25, and then in 26, and it was all the hype of people building multiple products, software, SaaS. But the problem is for iterative changes on the software, it was a little difficult in these vibe coding tools. But what I believe is, like, these tools have hit the tipping point in 2026, and there are some amazing features which are helping these tools to make stand out currently. The first one being the plan mode. If you have seen many of the tools like V0, Cursor have plan mode these days. These helps us with the spec driven development of any product or feature you're currently working on. We also have design mode. Again, design mode is like, it allows you, while you're vibe coding, it allows you to do edit, change font size, text or anything directly from your preview window. And then we have end-to-end integration. Now you can directly build and ship the product directly from any of the vibe coding tool. So I think these have made it a little bit better for the tool to be used. Is it still relevant in 2026? Vibe coding has been a new trend in the PM interviews these days. So as you can see, I have taken a screenshot of one of the Reddit posts where interviewee at Google mentioned that vibe coding question had been asked to him for his PM interview, and if you know that if Google starts something for PM interviews, the other companies will follow suit. Vibe coding at work. So we understand that vibe coding has been good. You can build your own software, but can you really use it at your work? So I have seen 3 big use cases for vibe coding. The first one would be building products that simplify your workflow. Let's say you build a voter portal where you can share this with your sales or success team and ask them to vote for any of the upcoming features and what would your clients would like more as compared to any other feature. This will help you prioritize, and this will help be like a real-time dashboard for your teams as well. You have feature approval demos. So let's say you're working on an upcoming, so you have a roadmap for next quarter and you want to get an approval from your stakeholders. So what we currently used to do is, like, we would go with the list of features and tell this is what. But what you can do is, like, for a little bit of change, you can create a MVP using these vibe coding tools and give them a quick demo. Hey, this is how it will look. These are something that we already have. This is something I want to add, and this is what it will bring, and these are some of the metrics that way I would like to move. So this is very good. Another one, and I think this would be the bigger one, is the proof of concept. So this, as you can see, this is one of my Chrome extensions. We'll talk about this a little bit in this video. So this is Bookmark Search Plus. So you can see this is the Chrome extension, but I have added this button over here, which is Upgrade to Pro. So this is like a fake button I have created in my Chrome extension. So when you click on it, it takes you to the wait list. So this helps me to understand how many users are looking forward for this Pro features and what features would they like for as a pro users. So this helps me to get a proof of concept. So then I can take back to my stakeholders and say, hey, this is what I got response, and I think we should really build this. So this will help me to get some confidence from my stakeholders. So the first tool that we're looking for vibe coding is, I would say, not just product managers. It is also for product designers or who are working in the initial stage of product building, or even for designing new features into the product. So this is very beginner friendly. I would say UX Pilot is a very beginner friendly tool. This is an entry point where you start vibe coding. So if you're very new to vibe coding, I would suggest this is the tool to go for. This helps you create flows for a product, and can use vibe designing to build consecutive screens. So if you're, let's say you're creating a new app and you want to end-to-end screen, end-to-end user flows and journeys to be created in one go with one prompt. So you can give a detailed prompt into this and you can create a complete flow of multiple screens in one go. This tool is very amazing, and I have used it. I'll show you how I used for some of my projects that I've been working on. The one con that I see is like most of the amazing features that you have is in the pro plan. So I'd suggest you give it a try. The trial, you can start with the trial version, give the pro version some try, a month or so, and if you like it, you continue using it, and if it makes sense for you to continue using it, then that would be great. If not, then just cancel the subscription and just use the free version as long as you can. Now let's get into the demo I would like to give you about the UX pilot that I was working on. So as you can see, I am in my UX pilot dashboard. Let me go inside. So just to give you a quick view of the dashboard, is like here you type your prompt and you start selecting any of these devices, and then go ahead with building those designs and building those prototypes. So let me go to the dashboard and let me go to the one of the projects that I have been working on. So here you can see this is one of the prototypes of design prototype of my Chrome extension. So just for context, I have 3 Chrome extension. One is bookmark search plus, one is tabs in vertical, and it's multi-world clocks. So all these Chrome extensions link will be in the description. Do check them out and see. The entire product has been vibe coded from design, development, iterative changes I have done using this using vibe coding. So you can do check them out, and in the future I will show the entire end-to-end process, how I did it, how I built it, and I actually have couple of users over there without promoting anything, and so many of them are using it. So do have a look at it. So this is the design. So this is quite back, I think this is 2025, early 2025 when I started working on it, and you can see the design. Okay, come on. As I mentioned, the pro version is the only good one, so that's why they're trying to upsell everything. So what I would like to suggest you is like go download my Chrome extension just for having a look at it, or just use it because the idea is very amazing. So the design, if you look at this and the original one, it is quite like 90 to 95% similar to this one. So that's how good these designs are. So again, this is setting. This is not what I had for my product, but again, you can see it and what it looks like. And if you see this one, this is like 95 to 97% close to what the actual product looks like. The next tool that we have is Magic Patterns. Magic Pattern is another tool which is a little bit similar to UX Pilot, and here you can actually build a complete prototype for the product, and you can actually demo this to your stakeholders. You don't need to have an entire vibe coding end-to-end setup, front end, back end, nothing. This is just a prototype. If you're used to building Figma prototypes and demoing it to your stakeholders, then this can be the vibe designing tool you can go for. You can also, the one good thing about this tool is you can add your existing design components, your design systems into that, and create your own design library. And what it does is when you're vibe coding, then the new designs it creates, it's based on your existing design components. So this is very good because it gives a real-time picture and prototype for your product. You don't have to go back and give it to your designers and say, hey, why not you move this idea from this to our design system. You don't need to do that. So this is one pro of this. Coming projects I've been working on in Magic Pattern. Let me take you to the dashboard over there and show you what I've really done. This is Focus Feed X. This was one of the Chrome extensions that I was working on. So the idea was you have multiple users and what I wanted is like to bring all those users and tag them into different sections. Like if I follow some product managers, I wanted to tag them. So what I can do it directly when I go, so here is the tag. So this is amazing about it. So it created, based on the prompt, it has created all these screens. So this actually is the design which is really helpful, and you can just take the screenshot and images of these and share it to cursor, and it will help you build it. Now let's move to the third product in our list, which is Bolt. So Bolt is another end to, this is a little bit of intermediately level skill. So this has this, from this you can build a front end, back end, and then create a product which you can actually deploy and on the internet, and I'll ask your friends, families and the users to use it. This is actually, if you want to build a SaaS or something like that, actual application, then this is a web application, then this is the tool to go for. It's good for building MVP. So if you have building the first stage or the MVP of any product or idea, then this is a very good tool. And again, from the cons, you can see that the iterative changes, if you go on developing, go on making, the gain is not much. Let's go into the demo of Bolt. Another product that I've created is Folio Pages. So this is Bolt. So Bolt is another vibe coding tool. As I mentioned, it's intermediate level. You can build an end-to-end SaaS or web application just in your browser. You don't need to download anything. You just have to writing prompts in plain English natural languages, describe it in detail, and Bolt does it. It builds it. So this is my product, which is Folio Pages. The link again will be in the description below. This product is actually live. So I've built this end-to-end using just Bolt. So you can just add your name. So what this is a portfolio builder. So if you want to build your own portfolio, just build it in minutes. And it does is like you can. So this is the portfolio that it does. So you can create your own account and build this portfolio, something like this. So again, this has like your work, what you've worked, all your products, and quick description about you. So this was the idea, was like to have a portfolio builder. You don't have to code anything, not even vibe code anything. Just add some details, and it has a pre-made template, and it just shows your portfolio in that, and you just need to share those links. Now that we're done with Bolt, another similar tool that we have over here is Lovable. So Lovable is similar to Bolt, but a little bit more polished and beginner friendly. Love excels in design polish, visual editing, and ease of use, while Bolt focuses more on speed and developer-centric workflows. Lovable is great for designers and non-tech PMs. So if you are looking to build MVPs or something like that, this is better tool. One thing I have observed is like Lovable has a great adoption in Fortune 500 companies or big companies, where I've seen designers using Lovable and building prototypes and MVPs using that. If you're looking for something that should help you in your organization as well, so I think Lovable is the tool to go for. Again, another con similar to Bolt is that you can only use it in the initial phase. Later on, the gain as you go on vibe coding in the first stages is not that much as compared to the initial stage. So the next product, Lovable, is another product similar to Bolt. You can build end-to-end products. It's amazing what you can do. Lovable, you can see I have built a landing page. So I wanted to design, so it says bookmark taggle. It was actually bookmark search plus. For that I was working on designing a landing page, and if you go, I will share the link again to the landing page in the description below. From what I have built to what it has been designed is amazing. It's like very close to what I've done. Landing page is not based on vibe coding. It is I've done using Canva on that, but we'll talk about that in another video. But this is really amazing. You can see I've just talked in plain English and with a couple of prompts, like I think there are three prompts. This entire simple landing page has been done, and I was pretty happy with it. So I went ahead and used this design and designed the actual landing page based on this. Now that we have looked into Lovable, let's move into another tool that we have, which is V0. So V0 by Vercel is another tool. This is like a little bit from beginner to intermediate, I would say, skill level required. V0 focuses more strictly on front end. If you are looking to have a complete integration, it can do it, but it's limited to its own environment. If you prefer using ShadCN and Tailwind CSS, then V0 is the tool you can go for. Again, as I mentioned, the con that it's limited to Vercel platform to build end-to-end product. You can build end-to-end product, but it's limited to Vercel platform. Significant of work in V0, I've been build MVP, and even organization are keen to use V0, I have seen, because of the availability of ShadCN UI and Tailwind CSS. Let's go into the real demo that I've been working on using V0. Here I'll created a landing page for one of my Chrome extensions. Let's have a look. So here we are inside V0. So you can see this is my V0 dashboard. V0 is again a web-based vibe coding, which is as I mentioned, mostly helpful if you're into ShadCN and Tailwind CSS, because it's owned by Vercel. And if you're into a Vercel environment, then this is a very good option for you. Let me go into charts. As you can see, I have multiple projects over here that I've been working on. So let me show one of the products that I've worked in hackathon, for Adobe hackathon that I worked on, where I wanted to build a plugin inside of Adobe Express. So this was my plugin design. So I wanted to create a video and prototype for them. So this is what I did. So this, as I mentioned, these tools are really great if you want to give a prototype demo to any of your stakeholders or something. So I did this for my I wanted to present my idea. So what is the idea actually, and how it can help the users in the tool by using this plugin. And then the final one, the most amazing and the tool that I really use in my day-to-day personal as well as in my work life is Cursor. Cursor, again, it's like an advanced level web coding. It's not just web coding, but it's more than that. Cursor is different from other tools on the list. It's browser based. It's not browser based. It's more of an app. You have to download the IDE, and it's AI first code editor built on top of VS Code. If you already done coding in your life, then you might have used VS Code. So this is built on top of that. The AI has been integrated into the VS Code over here, and using natural language interaction, you can talk to the code base and ask questions. You can get documentations done. You can add small features to it, and that's, I'm not saying for the developers, I'm saying for the product managers, you can do using Cursor. And if you actually want to ship products and features as a product manager, then Cursor is the tool you to go for. But again, some of the cons that I've seen is like, though Cursor is good at writing code, actually shipping, it's not really good at designing UI UX. So if you're looking from ground up, I will design and do my UI UX and Cursor, then that is not a good option. You might need to use a combination of Cursor along with UX Pilot or Magic Patterns. So that would be a good combination. You start with UX Pilot, Magic Pattern, and then move into Cursor. That would be a very good option. Let's get into a demo. I have like multiple of products that I have created using Cursor. Couple of Chrome extensions. The link will be down in the description. Let's look at one of them. So as I mentioned earlier that I have built Chrome extension using Cursor. So you can see these are the three ones that, and has 77 users. Not much, but I've never promoted it. And tool, the bookmark search is based on tag chaining concept. If you know that, then which is also used in Apple Notes. So I've built this Chrome extension based on that concept, that idea. And as you can see, it already has 77 users. And again, let me go to the next one. This is tabs in vertical. Again, another Chrome extension, 83 users, no promotion, nothing. Yes, simple idea that I wanted to implement. And another one is multi-work clock. So I built this product because 54 users again, because I have been working in my professional, I have been working with colleagues around the globe. So I wanted to track time across the globe and make sure that I'm not pinging them and not slacking them when they are not available and just out of the sleep. So that's it, guys, with this quick demo and quick view of the tools for product managers. If you want to continue learning about how product managers are using AI in personal and work life, then do make sure to follow. In the coming video, I'll be showing you how to build your own product manager portfolio in minutes, and I will share the template as well in this channel. And this will be a very small short video how to create your own portfolio using simple tools in the coming video. And again, if you have not already, so this PM Club exists as a blog in Medium, so link will be in the description. So I already have a ton of articles over there. So if you're looking to preparing for PM interviews or learning about product management in AI, so do check out the blog, and you can read all the articles over there. I have been writing them for the past 2 years with over 14,000 subscribers over there. So do check it out. And finally, this is something new that I have been trying, so make sure you subscribe and follow the community. And as the community grows, we help each other. So that's it, guys. See you guys in another video. Till then, see ya.